and pasta in Orlando, Florida with the Mannella family.
Mamma, son tanto felice perché ritorno.
Creamy, you literally add cream to it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why there's not much.
Yeah, but when you have it in the morning, you don't put cream.
Okay.
But I'll probably be adding more because you can't put it in at the end. Like you can't salt your food with this; it will never taste right. You have to salt it while it's cooking. So see how I'm mashing these lumps? They'll get lumpy. That's the bad grits if you have lumps.
Southern,
Yeah, I grew up in South Carolina.
South
I
Carolina.
had them every morning before I went to school, and our children had them. Marissa had them every morning before she went to school.
Stasera prepariamo una piatta, si chiama in inglese shrimp and grits, gamberi e polenta, sembra. Bollenta l'acqua un po' per 10 minuti, aggiunge polenta, facciamo cremosa.
Taking the skin off of the onion, and I'm going to chop the onion and chop the beets. We also have Brussels sprouts, and we'll wash and cut the ends off of those. We're washing and cutting the ends off of the beets, and we have sweet potatoes, and we have cloves of garlic. So we'll cut and dice a lot of these vegetables, and we'll add oil, vinegar, salt and pepper, and red curry, and we will make roasted vegetables. 425 in the oven for
Questa
25
piatta stasera è un'altra piatta, si chiama arrosto di verdure. Cipolla, barbabietola, Brussels, non lo so, patata dolce, anche aglio. Facciamo un cubetti di verdure e mescolando con l'olio, aceto,
olive oil, balsamic, salt, pepper, and red curry.
sale, pepe.
Well, back to the grits.
Heavy whipping cream, not the heavy. The fat.
We're not talking about whipping cream.
No.
Throw in a couple little pats of butter. And at the end, I'm going to throw in some Asiago.
I'm gonna add some butter.
Turn the heat down.
Okay.
Needs to be cubed.
Yes. Now are you going to mix it in or are you just going to let it sit? Okay.
When it's big enough, it's folded. We can do it two ways.
You can mark it.
Montreal steak rub is better. That's what we actually use on the salmon. Why that's better is because all the seasonings on there really brings out the salmon flavor, I think. And the agave is just sweet and just kind of just the same thing. Just masks
Kind of what?
the
What
flavor.
was it?
I don't think
It was a.
brings out
No.
the flavor and
That's the same thing.
doesn't glorify the flavor.
Is it the what?
Like
I'm going to glorify it with agave and nuts.
no.
Just so you can have enough vegetables for an army here.
Oh, it's so good. Roasted vegetables for you. Oh man.
I want to put this on my
Wait, so how do you get it? Go and get red curry by chance? I forgot to bring the spice. It's fine, we'll go to the store and get
What
it.
you doing?
Okay, so right now I am drizzling olive oil on the vegetables. Here in in this tray we have red onions, sweet potatoes, garlic, and broccoli. I have beets on the separate tray because we are going to do a different seasoning with the beets because they're naturally sweet. So we're going to bring and draw that flavor out, and we're going to add cinnamon, nutmeg, and brown sugar. Woohoo! You just smell it when it's going. Emily Etchison and her mom, Miss Amy, lives here in Orlando. They taught me how to roast vegetables. And it's just such a good way to eat vegetables. I think it's the best way to eat vegetables because you can season it and bring life to it in so many different ways. You can make it savory, you can make it sweet, you can just adds so many different spices. So it caters to each season, fall, winter. So it's really, really amazing what just a little bit of seasoning can do in accentuating the natural flavors of vegetables. And we're gonna let it marinate because I have to run to the store and get my curry. So that's why we're letting it marinate. So we are in Orlando, Florida, and this is Publix, our grocery store. So they're very, very prevalent in Florida and throughout the United States. So this is red curry powder. So this is one of the ingredients that we're using to make the vegetables. The beets are going to be a sweet rendition of the roasted vegetables, and the broccoli, red onions, and sweet potatoes are going to be marinated with red curry. So that is what this is. Cooking is an art, and it is not the actual act of eating, but it's the act of actually cooking the food in itself that is a lot of the beauty and the joy of food. Salmon. I think salmon is my favorite fish. It's not super flaky and light, it's more meaty, I think. But I just love the color, the red, and just the flavor that it has. It has such a distinct flavor, but it still goes with so many things, which is amazing.
Che ti sospira il mio cuore, forse lo